Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Kim Piazza. Phil will be back next week. Groundbreaking was held Saturday, August 1st for the National Comedy Center in my hometown of Jamestown, a city that already draws thousands to see the renowned Lucy Desi Museum and enjoy a variety of shows. To kick off the weekend of comedy events, entertainer and television legend Regis Philbin hosted a panel of David Letterman show writers and producers. But he took some time to catch up with WBBZ-TV at the Hyatt Hotel, where we asked him about his love for great TV.
Going back to like Me TV with Hogan's Heroes, Gilligan's Island,
great stories, great shows, great acting. I can't get over it. I don't see that today. Do you?
No, we see it on WBBZ, but we don't see it
on WBBZ. What am I saying?
But we don't see it. You're right. There are some shows, you know, that are good and they find their way to television or Netflix. But I think the consistency of it and all those shows, you know, you see it spotty here and there. But back then, the writing.
And there's a lot of difference now in the words people are saying on TV that you didn't hear 20 years ago. That they need now to get their laughs or to get their point across. I don't know if I buy that or not. I don't like it, but there it is.
Well, one of the great classics we run is I Love Lucy. And you're going to the Lucy Desi Museum, and you're going to connect down there, and you're going to see, it's a terrific experience. They have the Hollywood apartment set right there, some of the old film cameras right there. Just, you really get the experience. But you've met Lucille Ball.
Yeah, she was great. She is great. And it was, she was going to go back on ABC, but you know, nothing will duplicate what that show was when it came out. I mean, it broke the whole television game open to everybody, and some of those shows I'll always remember the night that William Holden was sitting alone. Yeah. Remember that story?
Yeah.
And she was
the Brown Derby.
And the Brown Derby, right. Oh, God, stuff like that. Pretty tough to duplicate now.
Stay with us to see the full interview with Regis in coming weeks. Our crew then headed off to Willow Bay Theater after talking with Regis to catch up with some of Letterman's crew, including stage manager Biff Henderson, who became one of Dave's comic foils.
But we've been together in television since June 23rd, 1980. 35 years, Biff. You and I have been together on television.
It's just about half of my life.
Did you ever think that you would be associated with something that has such a historic legacy in comedy and in television?
An establishment like this, no, I did not. It's a blessing. I'm humble about it. It's been half of my life of nothing but laughter and fun around young people, you know, and it's just been a pleasure. I mean, everything has to end, and this ended, but, you know, you can move on to the next stage of life and see what happens. But to answer your question honestly, you know, this has been just a blessing, truly a blessing.
Well, and thank you for your service. You mentioned you're a Vietnam veteran, and I think that speaks volumes of, you know, what you've done for your country. But
thank you.
You know, on top of that, Biff, you've done a lot for us to make us laugh, and it almost feels like you should have been in front of the camera, maybe not behind the camera.
Well, I mean, you know, I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you to say. But the reality of all this is that the things that people are laughing at sometimes, I hope they're laughing, you know, through humor and not at me, because so far as my participation is concerned, I don't know that they're going to laugh. I don't even know what I'm doing.
You have a great sense of just cutting right to the reality of the moment.
Oh, yeah. I tell it like it is without trying to hurt anybody's feelings, hopefully, but, you know, to ground them if they need to be grounded. That's part of my job. That was my job with the Late Show, to logistics and make sure everybody felt comfortable. A lot of these celebrities and people, guests that came on the shows from, you know, top to bottom, a lot of them were a little concerned about going on national television with Dave or being interviewed about certain subjects. And I tried to calm them down. And inevitably, they all thanked me. They all said, yes, we really appreciate what you did. You know, you helped me, because they would make me nervous, and I got nervous for them.
It's a big show. It's a big moment for them, no matter how many times they've been on.
It's huge. It was a big show. It was a big project every day. That's no doubt about that.
Have you talked to Dave since his retirement?
No, I haven't. Just before, we had conversation, great words and stuff. And I'm sure he's doing fine. maybe I'll hear from him. My phone line's always open for him, so whatever he wants to do is fine with me.
Where are we going to see you next, Biff? On another show with CBS?
Well, my phone line's open. See what happens. I don't expect anything to come, but I can't predict the future, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. If I got a call, I would definitely answer the phone to see what they're talking about.
Been more than a stage manager. He's been a friend, first and foremost, and a real fixture on the show, and like so many other fixtures of this show, more beloved really than the 80s.
Late Night was iconic, and that comedy legacy is what Journey Gunderson and her team are looking to celebrate.
This is a really special weekend in Jamestown, New York, because we are breaking ground on the first national attraction based entirely on the celebration of comedy, comedy's craft, and also its legendary contributors. So this event tonight, with Regis Philbin hosting a panel of David Letterman's longest-serving staff and crew, took place entirely in celebration and recognition of that moment, of the groundbreaking of the National Comedy Center.
Well, it was an A-list group, that's for sure, and Regis the King, as they say, but you have other A-listers coming. What has that been like to try to get people to come to Jamestown?
Now that the comedy world understands what it is that we're doing, and that we're doing it for the right reasons, and that there needs to be a place where you can take your kids someday so they know who these legends of comedy were, it's gotten much easier to get people to come and play Jamestown. I think the spirit is catching on, and this is something that's been due to the comedy world for some time. The existing Lucy Desi Museum will stay intact as a wonderful tribute to Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, the I Love Lucy show, and Desilu Studios, which they built together. The National Comedy Center will showcase the best of comedy, both today's podcasts and contemporary comedians, going all the way back to the earliest written jokes and the legends we all know and love. The experience is designed by Jack Rouse Associates. It's going to be a world-class visitor experience with several exhibits and a hologram comedy club. It's going to be really remarkable. And it will develop the future of comedy with its educational resources and support for artists.
If you'd like more information, here it is. The National Comedy Center is at 2 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Give them a call at 716-484-0800 or find them online at comedycenter.org. Up next, we're going to take the Doggy Biscuit Challenge.